These are the Rene Herse Snoqualmie Pass extra light casing tires here. They're a 44 mil slick tire. I've got one here and I've already got one mounted up on the bike. So we're gonna mount this rear one and just do a quick review of what I think about it. I have a 3-hour ride on these tires tomorrow, so we'll see how they go. I'm gonna take the weights of this tire. I have a scale here. It's always been pretty close. It's not like the best scale at my house. And we're gonna go ahead and see what these weigh. Claim weight for the extra light casing is 330 grams. So we'll see what we come out to here. So 333, that's pretty close within error of my scale. So yeah, it looks great. Super light tire considering how wide it is at a 44 mil. For reference, I have another common tire one I've raced on. This is a Pirelli Cinturato gravel. I think this is the H. Let's see here, it's the H, gravel H. And this is a 40 mil. Obviously a much heavier tread and not an extra light casing. I mean, if you just feeling, you'll get a closer look here. The feeling of the sidewalls compared is kind of night and day. So let's take a look. This one comes in at 515 for the tire. So quite a big weight difference, but obviously, you know, different horse for the course. Let's take a closer look at the casing. Let's take a look at the tread pattern. So here on the center, I mean, this is a slick tire, so there's not really gonna be anything to it. We just have a slick line in the middle, and on the outsides of the tread, we actually have a small chevron pattern here, just gives a small amount of bite, but this is obviously a tire meant for volume and width, so it's gonna have great traction, but it's not meant for all terrain. Obviously, anything super gnarly, super sharp, probably wouldn't want to take this on, especially with the extra light casing. These sidewalls are the thinnest I've ever seen on a tire. It's crazy, but I haven't heard any people have really crazy issues with their sidewalls with the Rene Herse. So I'm hoping that my experience is going to be the same, that, you know, what you pay for is what you get, which you pay a lot for these tires. The tan, I feel like, should definitely be the gold, like the standard for all 10 wall tires. If you look at like my Panaracer Gravel Kings, it's so much darker and like, yeah, it looks cool, but this just looks so nice. So yeah, that's the tire up close. Really just it feels like a delicate tire, but I have high hopes. So let's go ahead and mount these up. So for the wheels, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Reserve 32s. I have 2 sets of these. They come with the Aspero, and I've had a few Asperos. That's my other one right there as well. These are a 24 millimeter internal width tire, just some basic tube tape here, tubeless tape, and we're just mount these on. They were really easy on the front tire, so assume the same. I don't do anything special. This is how I mount all my tires, so we'll see if it was as easy as the first one. Yep, not a lot of force needed at all. Okay, so next here, it does help to put the tire kind of in the center channel a little bit. These, again, were pretty easy. We might not even need to use a tire lever. I'm too lazy to go around and loosen it, so I'm just going to use the tire lever. And we are on. Super easy. Okay, so I'm not going to filling these up. I don't have a floor pump that is adequate for tubeless tires, as it turns out. So I'm gonna go use my compressor. All you need to do is remove the valve core stem, stick on the adapter, and it blows up right away. They seated immediately on the other one, so I'm hoping the same for this one. So I'll go mount them up. All right, we did it. So that's the easiest tire I've ever mounted. Just put the compressor on, squeeze the trigger, and it instantly blew up. And seated it right away. They come out really nice and plump. I'm so excited how juicy these look, man. Like, just so big. I don't have calipers to see what the final width is on these rims. I assume it's going to be close to the 44, maybe a little over. And I don't have sealant in these. This little pamphlet that Rene Herse sent says 3 to 4 ounces of tire, so I'll probably just put in 4. I usually just squeeze that in through the valve. But I'm actually going to go give these a little ride on my road right here, see how they feel. But let's put them on the bike first. All right, tires are on. I took a little spin with my sandals, so obviously don't know exactly what it feels like to put any power through this thing, but overall felt good, nice and cushy. I think I'll be much more comfortable. I go to the Silca like tire pressure charts, figure out what exactly I need to be doing front and back for the system weight. But overall, I'm super stoked about this. It looks so much better with fat tires on, and it feels really light. I normally ride the bike with some MV 5.6 or 4, I can't remember which one's the kind of a deeper one, and they're a bit heavier than this wheel set, and even with the lighter tires, this wheel and tire combo is much lighter. I can feel it in the whole frame. So super stoked. The route tomorrow is a 3-hour 2 hour 45 minutes 3-hour loop that I do pretty often, so it'll be good for comparison. I've done it here once a week recently, so I'm excited to see how these feel. And again, plenty of clearance for any dry riding at all, so I'm super stoked. And yeah, if you have any interest or questions about the tires or just closer looks, let me know here in the comments, and you'll see a video about my experience with them later on. All right, take it easy.